do. Crazy old man on YouTube. Crazy old man on YouTube. Hello, I'm a crazy old man. I live in Canada in the forest, off grid. I'm crazy. Let's see if anyone's out there. See if anyone's out there that wants to watch me chit chat with me. Talk, shoot the chat. Enjoy a little bit of fun time. Talky. No real topic like usual. Just hanging out. Just hanging out, my friends. Oh, I got a thumb. Hey, Sarush, how you doing, buddy? Hey, look, you're my only friend. I only have one. No one knows I exist anymore. I am good now that I can find 90% of my tools. Well, 80, 60, 70%. I still got to organize the bus, but I'll do that sometime. Not now, not next week. I'm going to take some time to just relax. Ah, yes, Sarush. My best friend on YouTube. Hey, it's Leisure. Hey, Leisure, how you doing, my friend? How was your summer? How was your summer, Leisure? Hopefully you had a good one. Fall's upon us. It's time to start getting ready for the winter. Yes. It's so nice being able to see my tools and find my tools. It is. Without tripping over them, it's always good. Always good. So what is everyone up to today? What is Leisure up to today? What is Sharush up to today? How are things going over there, over on your side of the world? Calm down, or is it still crazy? I haven't really been watching the media or news lately because I don't know what to believe anymore. You need to make a news channel, Sharush. You got to tell us the truth about what's going on over there. But hopefully you're safe, your family's safe, everything's good. Preparing to have dinner. What are you going to have for dinner this year? What are you having? Hello, Hansel. Hello, welcome to my channel. So nice to be able to see your future tools. Well, first you got to get here, Sarush. But that's the thing is you don't want to move here. And you know, that's the thing is I was thinking Pat, but Pat would have to come stay here for a couple of years, and so I could teach him everything I know. As like that could be Pat's future. Pat could just move up here to Canada for a couple of years. I'll put him through trade school. He can get a red seal, and then inherit all my tools, and then he can carry on my legacy. But he'll have to grow a crazy hairdo. So that's the biggest requirement. I'm good, Hansel. How is Hansel doing? Oh. A salad, sausage, and peppers with pasta. Oh, that sounds good. You know what I haven't had in a long time, and I think I'm going to go down to the store and find myself one? A chef's salad. I have not had a good chef's salad in a long time, and I would love with the cheese, the egg, the ham, the whole works. And a Caesar salad. I haven't had a good Caesar salad in a while either. I'm going to have to go down to the grocery store later on and get myself some salad stuff and make myself a salad. And don't you start cracking the jokes, Mr. Roos. Josh isn't here. The joke doesn't work here. So I've got Leisure, a Hansel, a Sharush, and one other person. Who's the other person? Who's the fourth person? We got a fourth wheel here. Who are they? Please remember, give me a like and a subscribe. help the algorithm do the magic stuff. You know the YouTube magic stuff. Oh, we got Costa, Greece. Greece won Israel at basketball. Oh, well, that's cool. Yeah, I don't really watch much sports, but that's good to know. Greece won. So Greece beat Israel at basketball. That's that sounds good. If you like Greece, I don't really follow international sports, let alone local sports. Juan's not here. Shocking enough. Juan the stalker is not here yet, Sarush. So, and Hina, we got a Hina. Hello, Hina. Welcome to the channel. So, what my channel's about? My channel is about tools, woodworking, carpentry, construction, automotive, mechanics, diesels, stuff like that. I chit chat, talk about that stuff. Sometimes I show stuff. Sometimes I just do crazy stuff. But today is just hanging out, catching up with people and talking. That's what it's all about. We got Acosta. I don't know. I don't have an answer to that, Costa. Like I said, I don't really follow sports. I live in the forest. My only entertainment is whatever I can get on the Starlink. But I'm not really big on sports anymore. I'm too old for that stuff. Anyways, make some pasta. I don't do cooking. This isn't a cooking channel. Well, you have a good night too, Costa. Thanks for popping in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, and thank you for popping in. I'm really shocked that Juan isn't here yet. Huh? Yeah, but I didn't put a post on Discord. I didn't really post anything on Discord or anything. Didn't give anyone heads up or notice. So if you get bored, you can always tell people on Discord that I'm live and they can come hang out and chit chat. So yeah, when I was younger, I used to be big into sports, but not anymore. Not anymore. Just not big into it anymore. Used to love watching hockey. Hockey, curling, and lacrosse. 3 Canadian staples. But I don't even do that anymore. I'm a bad Canadian. I'm a bad Canadian. Ah, yes, life is good. So the other people in the chat, Hema, what? Tell me a little about Hema. Who's Hema? What does Hema do? What does Hema like? And what does Hansel do? What is Hansel all about? Do tell me about yourself. Introduce yourself. I'm Turner Sayer, a crazy old man that lives in Canada off-grid. I use solar power to power everything. I got enough solar to power a small city. I live in the forest. I have Starlink internet. I build stuff. I fix stuff. I design stuff. I do all kinds of crazy stuff. That's me in a nutshell. Just a crazy old Canadian living in the forest. Living the dream. With lots of tools. Ooh, 1 battery charged. Yay. Got 1 charged battery. That's good. Ooh, come here. Get off the charger. Just got 3 more to charge. 3 more batteries to charge. Yeah. Tools. Tools. Digga-digga-doo. Yeah, it's peaceful out here. Just me, my cats, and the wildlife. That's all there is. Me, the wildlife, and the cats, and all kinds of fun stuff to do. Oh. Now that was a long weekend, organizing and cleaning everything. That took a lot of time, but I'm actually shocked I got it all done in a weekend. But like I said, I still got to organize the bus, all the stuff in the bus, parts, machining tools, other equipment. That's gonna be another weekend project. And hopefully next weekend my new welder shows up. I ordered a new ESAB welder. It's a 13-in-1 style welder. It does plasma cutting, everything, and it does up to 220 amp. I'm looking forward to that. It's an expensive unit though. Only 6,000. Looking at some of the cheaper ones, but I don't really like, when I weld, I do like to do some decent welding. I like having a decent tool. So like the Amazon one's not for me. There's some really good low budget welders out there, multi-process welders out there, but I myself, I've wanted an ESAB for a long time. I've never been able to really get an ESAB. Now I can. So I thought I'd spoil myself. So hopefully that gets here sometime next week. We've got some other tools coming in. I got some more Metabo stuff coming in, some more Bosch stuff coming in. I've got a couple Makita tools coming in. Yes, Makita. Aside from what everyone says, Makita's not really all that bad. They're just overpriced. They're just overpriced for what they are. But they got tools that no one else makes. They got tools that no one else makes. They got tools that no one else uses. Hey, Danny, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. But yeah, sitting around, hanging out. Remember to hit that thumbs up button. Help the algorithm. See if we get some more of my crazy content out there to people that like crazy people. Well, there's one company out there. I can't remember what the name of the company is, and I don't have my laptop, so I can't look it up. But I'll make a video about them. They make some pretty good welders, actually. Midas, we ordered one for Midas, for the Midas shop, and it's actually really good. The plasma cutter, like it does, it's a 13-in-1 tool. It does 13 processes. And the plasma cutter is actually really good on it. It does a really good weld on aluminum. Like, I was really shocked at how well. And the whole machine was like $800, like $800 US. So it works really well. But I just want to spoil myself with an ESAB. I've always wanted to own a nice ESAB welder. Literally, hands down, some of the best welding equipment in the world, ESAB. But no. One of these days, maybe later on tonight, I'll make a short video about the company that we got the welder for. So, yeah, because Midas needed a new welder. The old Miller crapped out and didn't want to spend a fortune on it because the guys are really abusive on the tools there. So we got that. So I'm a good, Hansel. And how are you? Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll make a short video on them. I'll pull out the laptop and dig them up and show you guys a really, really good low budget welding system that's almost professional quality. But yeah. Doo-doo. Oh, got all kinds of stuff coming in. Got some specialty tools, some neat hand tools. And later on this month, closer to the end of the month, on the 21st, we're going to do a contest. We're going to give away some tools on Discord. I'm going to use my friend Robert's Discord, and we're going to play a game and give away some prizes. So that should be fun. That should be really fun. Was Hansel becoming a weirdo? Was Hansel acting weird? Ah, he's a trolley. Yeah. Good catch, Shrews. Good catch. Well, feel free to ban them if you have the authority to ban them, you can ban them. Like that's the thing is, if you think someone's going to be a continuous troll, feel free to ban them. Not like that's why I make you guys moderators, and if you don't got the power, then I'll just have to give you the power later on. Yeah. Well, good catch, Ruth. Good catch. Thank you. Probably sitting in his mummy's basement playing Roblox or something. And sitting in his, probably some 34-year-old guy living in his mommy and daddy's basement playing Roblox. A lot of them out there for some reason. A lot of those types out there on YouTube and on social media. We call them predators. Not the kind that you see in the movie. Yeah. Oh. Hey, there's an... Okay, I'm going to butcher your name. I'm sorry, but I'm just going to call you Akuma. I'm just going to shorten it so I don't brutalize your name. Because I unfortunately... My linguistic skills aren't that tactful and that good, so I'm just going to call you Akuma for short, if that's okay with you, my friend. Not to be rude or to be insulting, because if I tried to say your name, I'd probably insult you right there off the bat. But thank you. Welcome to the stream. So. Dr. Left Hand Thread Regular. Cool. Good friend, Doctor. Dr. Left Hand's a real good friend. I love him. Cool. Poland. So how's life over there in Poland right now? How's everything going over there? Hopefully it's good. I'm actually planning on going over that way next summer. Next summer, I'm going to be going to Holland, Switzerland, Sweden, probably hit Poland, and Denmark. I'm going to be going on a big tour of some construction projects and some schools over there. Going to go over to some trade schools, check out trade schools over there, see if there's anything that we can pick up and use here in Canada. I'm going over with 23 people from across Canada, and we're going to do a big tour over there and go through the construction and automotive sectors and all that stuff and take notes and stuff like that and see if we can improve our education system over here for the trades and streamline stuff and honor that, build better houses, build better buildings, and just make better tradespeople. So that should be fun. So next summer is going to be an interesting summer and a good way to spend my retirement too. That will be fun. Yep. So anyone got anything exciting going on in their life right now? Anyone doing anything interesting projects, things on the go? Are you guys prepping for winter? Because it's going to be coming. It's around the corner. We got to just get through fall, and then winter's going to be here. So we got to start thinking ahead. No, I do not speak any Deutsch, and that's why we got good interpreters coming with us. Hey, Pat, how you doing? Pat Crawler. He does some really cool RC car stuff. Really cool RC car stuff. No. Just hanging out, chit-chatting, charging batteries, taking a break, relaxing, enjoying what I have left of my weekend. Don't have much of it left because I spent it all working on getting everything cleaned up and organized. Ah, fun times. Doo-doo-doo. Ooh. And I gotta reorganize all my drill bits and taps. They kind of got all messed up there everywhere. I still got to do that, but I'm procrastinating now. I'm doing a little bit of procrastinating. Procrastination. My God, it's everyone's favorite brand. Snap on, Snap on, Snap on, Snap on. Look, expensive Snap on, more Snap on. Everyone's favorite brand, Snap on. Yes, I own Snap-on because I will say this, I don't care how powerful Milwaukee's ratchets are and all this stuff. I've owned the Milwaukee ratchets. I've owned the DeWalt ratchets. I've owned so many cordless ratchets in my life. Snap-on, hands down, actually does make the best ratchets. They do. Like, hands down. They're expensive as hell. They're freaking expensive as hell. So if you can't afford them, don't buy them. Buy the Milwaukees. They're the second best out there. Milwaukee's the second best. But I was able to afford them, so I got them. And they're hands down. But here's one thing. I bought these for doing transmission assembly and transmission work because they're extremely small, extremely narrow, extremely lightweight. But I like the depth of the head because it fits into the transmission. I actually am curious about that new Milwaukee Compact M12 because it's smaller than this. It's actually smaller than this thing. Because I've got the, here, I'll show you. I'll grab the other M12. I'll grab the old M12. Okay. Now, the old M12, if you notice, it's stubbed off. So I got to use an extension to get that little bit of extra length. But where the difference is the girth. See how much wider this thing is? And none of that, how much fatter it is. Let's see if we can get it to stand up there. How much fatter it is? It's a chunky. This is a chunky little unit. It doesn't fit in everywhere. This thing came in clutch, but that new little M12, I might buy it just to see it, just to check it out, try it. I might like it, I might not, but still, I like this because of the trigger. I love the paddle switch trigger, and she's got more than enough power for what I need, but that's that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's see if you guys have you guys ever seen one of these? This is a keyed chuck for a 1/4-inch ratchet. What do I use this for? I use this for drilling out manifold bolts on Fords. I take my little tiny ratchet, I stick it on there. I get it on there and look at that. Now that is smaller than any right angle drill in the world. There's no right angle drill outside of an aircraft right angle drill. Now they make a right angle drill that looks like this. It looks like a ratchet. It's got a head out here. It uses special little bits, but it's primarily for aircraft mechanics. I used to have one, but I think it's in the bus, and I haven't gotten there yet. But this here makes the smallest right angle drill. And it comes in so clutch. I love it. It's a handy little tool. Handy little tool. So, but no. So if you do automotive work and you work on Fords, that thing's going to save your butt. Mostly on the Tritons. I love it. I love it. Okay, so let's catch up with the chat here. What did I miss? Okay, she could ask my auntie. It's a shame. I could ask my auntie to take you out. She lives in Holland. Oh, cool. Cool. Well, we're gonna have a couple interpreters there with us and stuff like that. So, I'll be able to manage. I'm going there because I participate a lot in the trade schools and they want me there. Our provincial and federal government wants me to go there because I have participated in the Canadian trade system for a long time. I have helped write the books that everyone learns from. I have helped create the guidelines, the courses and stuff like that, even for high schools and stuff like that. I've just worked with them, and they want me to go there because I've got a mindset for this stuff, figuring out systems and that. So that's really an impressive guy. Yeah, Pat is an impressive guy. Pat's a very aggressive young kid. Do you have the new? Do you have the new compact, Pat? Do you have the new compact? That little tiny micro thing, that really small one that they just released. That's the one that I'm interested in. That thing is so small. I'm curious on giving it a try. Hey GM, hey Anthony, how you doing? Mine is the 781, and then the green one is a 761. So I've got both. I got the 781 and the 761, and they small footprint, and they're comfortable, and the ergonomics are nice, and the batteries last forever. The Snap-on 18-volt platform, not worth investing in. Their 14.4 line in their automotive is worth investing in. Their batteries are durable. They have good runtime. They make good ratchets, stuff like that. Just like for mechanics, M12. M12 is a clutch. Like the 14.4 volt from Snap-on and the M12s, they're clutch. They are clutch. Yeah, I'm not talking about the Gen 2. I'm talking about that new little, really, really small compact, that little Gen, that it's in a class of its own. That thing is in its class of its own. It's like I guess you could call it a Gen 3 compact. But yeah. Hey, look who it is. There's a $5 drill here, and we all know who that is. That's Apache. Hey, Doctor. Thanks for popping in, buddy. Hopefully, weather's out there works good for you. I try to keep track of you as much as I can, buddy. I try to keep track of you as much as I can. Time difference makes it difficult, but I try. At least every time when I see your stuff, I always give you a like and subscribe, buddy, because you're my buddy. So, Rouge, Petcrawler. Oh, Christina. We got a Christina. Hey, Christina. Welcome to the chat. Thanks for popping in, Christina. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate you guys just supporting, being here for me. Oh, you have the newer version of mine. Yeah. See, I was thinking about buying the newer version, but it's like, the old one works just fine, does everything I want it to do, need to do. I don't really need it to have more power. Because if I need more power, I'll just pull out the big boy. The big boy. The screw gun is actually really nice. Don't buy their drill, though. Do not buy that drill. Their drill, do not buy their drill. The 14.4 drill is, I had it. I hated it. I returned it. But this one here, you're talking about this one, GM? I love it. I love it. I love this thing. Mostly for under the dash. The longer snoot really works nice. Yeah, this is worth the money. But their drill, if you want a compact drill for mechanics, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be really honest with you. The Gen 1 Metabo for mechanics. Okay, mechanics do not need a high torque drill. They don't need a big high torque drill. Because most of the stuff that they're doing with it is drilling steel, and they're using smaller drill bits. What they need is consistency, compactness, because these spaces are tight. A big drill for an automotive mechanic really isn't a necessity. So I would actually recommend you can pick these things up with 2 batteries, a charger, and that right now, all over the place for like in between $50 to $70. This thing here, far superior to the Snap-on 14.4. When it comes to compact from automotive mechanics, awesome. Or you can go one up and you can get their Gen 2, which is pretty much the same size. It's a little chunkier. But for mechanic, this little guy here is clutch. It's hard to watch, everyone. Yeah, well, yeah, we got a lot of friends and a lot of channels out there, and it's hard to keep up and I keep up with them. But whenever I see my friends, I always make sure to stop in, say hi. That's what we all should do. We got to support each other and love each other. But if you see someone on, at least give them the thumbs up, give them a like, make sure that you're subscribed. Support our community, people. We got a lot of awesome people in this community. Yeah, Mrs. Tool Squat. Yeah. Yeah. No, Josh is that way. Yeah, Josh unfortunately has a life and he has to work. Poor kid. Poor kid. He's got to work, and so I feel for him. I feel for him. That's why I got old. I got old so I don't have to have all that responsibility anymore. I was happy to find Sayer. You were happy to find me? Aw, thank you. Thank you, Apache. I appreciate that. Yes, we are definitely all happy to see you, Christina. Busy. Well, that's the thing. You do something that saves people money and time. Fixing tools, doctor. That's a market that's not really ever going to die because not everyone wants to replace their tool or can afford to buy a new one when the warranty's up. So you're always going to be in business. Fix 3 impact drivers and pronounce the grinder DOA. Oh no, that's sad. Yeah, the M12 compact, like for mechanics, like everyone keeps saying 12-volt line is dead. 12-volt tools are dead. If you're in automotive or you're an installer or you do assembly, M12, the 12-volt tools are a win. Because you don't want to be carrying around big, heavy tools all the time. And out of that, like, people always say, well, the compacts are getting smaller, but it's down here. It's this part here that makes a difference. Okay? This is the make it or break it in automotive. Up here, you can make this as small as you want. Like, you have the M18 compacts, you got this compact, you got this compact. But the make it or break it in automotive installation and assembly is down here. Because sometimes you got to get the whole entire tool up into that hole. So you can make the head as small as you want. But if this is still too big, and that's where the 12 volts come in. The 12 volts, you can use batteries that big or that big. Like, that's a lot smaller footprint, to get up into a hole. So no, 12 volt is not dead. Until they come out with an 18 volt that has a battery that is in these size spectrums, 12 volts never going to be dead. There's a lot of industries out there where they are must have, they are clutch, and you can't live without them. Yeah, Josh does work a lot. He's like he does work a lot, but hopefully, I think he'll slow down one of these days. He'll figure it out and slow down and get himself figured out. This is a car tent because I live off grid in the forest, and well, permits and that to build stuff cost money, and then you go blah blah blah. You know. But none of that. I just like living simple and cheap because I'm old. I'm 61 years old. I'm retired. I live off grid. I've got a couple $100,000 worth of solar and off grid equipment. The solar, lots of solar. So I try to keep life simple. So yeah, it's a car tent. It's a really big car tent. And then I also own 2 buses. I got 2 Greyhound buses that I use for workspace and storage too. Those buses actually used to, when I had my construction company go, they used to drive from job site to job site. They used to do high-rise construction, ATCO trailers and all that stuff. They're expensive, and moving them around is expensive. And these things came up at an auction and I got them each for $2,000 a piece. So I bought them. I set one up as an office, a bathroom, and a lunchroom. And the other one was set up for all tools and tool storage and stuff like that. So when we were done a job, all we had to do was just load them up, start them up, drive them to the next job. No trailer fees, no special permits for moving them down the road, nothing fancy. It was clean and streamlined. Now that I don't have the big company going anymore, I just kept them because, well, they're good storage. And should I ever feel like I want to move, I just throw everything in them, start them up, and drive them away. Because they still run and drive. Yeah. 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 Live on Sundays. Uh, later morning, I have to go to work. Well, thank you for popping Aku. Thank you for popping in. It was awesome meeting you. Awesome having you here. You have a wonderful night. You have a wonderful evening. You have a good night, Doctor. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for being here. And I'm caught up. I love the Makita Max series. It's discount now. 12 volt, yeah. That's the other thing. A lot of people like to pick on Makita. A lot of people pick on Makita. And that's because they're only basing their knowledge on 2 or 3 tools that they own, or their drill, or their impact. But that's the thing. They do make good quality tools. They may not be the most powerful. They may not be the strongest, but every brand has their winners. Every brand has their losers. They all have their lemons, and they all have their kings. But if you can get them on discount, like super dirt cheap, why not? Because I'll tell you one thing, Makita tools, they're still built to last. They're still pretty damn durable and impressive. So, hey, getting them on clearance and on deal, why not? Why the hell not? Cheap tools. Cheap, good, well-built tools. Just like I said, Makita also makes some of the best tools. Right now, they have the best reciprocating saw on the market. They have the only 10 1/4 inch beam saw, cordless beam saw that is track compatible, track ready. That is clutch. They have the only cordless 16-inch beam saw. They've got concrete tools, rebar tools, and metal tools that no one else makes. They got some of the best concrete grinders out there. They have a lot of tools out there. So basing your opinion on just like 2 or 3 tools that aren't their best, like I can go through Milwaukee. I can go through Milwaukee tools and tell you what, oh, Milwaukee's a horrible brand. You must be a loser because you buy Milwaukee, because this tool sucks. This tool sucks. It totally sucks. I do the same to DeWalt. I could do it to Metabo. I could do it to Bosch. I can use their shittiest tools that they make and use them against them. But why would I do that? Every brand out there makes good tools and bad tools. It all comes down to the price, the dollar, the durability, the warranty, and what you're using it for and what you need it for. So yeah. So there we go, people. But, yeah. So is there anyone still here? Who all still here? Yeah. Oh. Do 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 do. You guys want to see the most expensive inspection camera on the market? And it's not really the best, but it's pretty damn good. Right there. Friggin' expensive as hell, man. These Snap-ons. I bought it because at the time it was the only one on the market that had a 5mm head. It was the only one that had a 5mm camera lens. And then literally 2 years later, everyone's making them. Everyone on Amazon's making them, making good ones. But you know what? I like it. It's got a big screen. It's got a clear screen. And it's lasted me for a long time. But I don't recommend buying it. That's one tool on a Snap-on truck I don't recommend buying, because you can actually buy better for less other places. But, yeah. So is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Anything, questions you want to ask me? Things that you want to see? things that you want to do, like really big drill bits. Drill bits. I can go get my big bolt. You guys want to see my big bolt? Hey, Grudge. Hey, GMM. How you doing? Late like usual. You must be working or something. You must be working or something. Oh, yeah. I forgot. Last night on Josh's stream, we were talking about Black & Decker. Black & Decker 12 volt. Yes, I actually own one. And I have the batteries and charger for it still, too, and it still works. This here, it's still better than Bauer. I'm sorry. This thing here, it's like 15 years old, but it's still better than Bauer. I keep this around just for kicks and giggles. Used to let the kids play with it because I didn't want them hurting themselves with the bigger tool drills. But yes, I actually own a old Black & Decker 12 volt. Boo-doo. Oh, an M-Glow compressor. You can get these get these in a couple different varieties. Different manufacturers make them, but they're the same. These are compressors that are built to last for life. This thing I've had since the 80s. The 80s. And it still works, still runs. Easy to service, easy to maintenance, can get parts for it still. And it still runs. Just like my big old gas. That's a big old gas. That one's a gas version of it. But this one here runs my big air impact. I got a couple 1-inch air impacts for when I was doing heavy duty stuff. This thing does 50 CFM. It's a 2-stage, 3-cylinder, gas powered. Don't see many of those anymore. But built to last, and you can leave them out in the rain and it doesn't hurt them. You can leave them outside, it doesn't hurt them. You can use them in the snow, it doesn't hurt them. They don't build tools like that anymore. Right. Back in the days when we built quality products, man. When we built quality products. Back when life was good. Like hell, God, even my old Westinghouse pressure washer still works, still runs. I've never had to repair or fix that thing. And that thing's washed a lot of tractors, And that thing's old. That's a Westinghouse. How many of you guys even remember the brand Westinghouse? Okay? Have you guys even ever heard of Westinghouse? Okay, come on. Just don't build stuff like that anymore. Sad. Very sad. Peekadoo. So is there anything you guys want to talk about in specific? Anything that you guys might want to see that I might own? Anything? Anything? Yep. Right, Anthony. It's actually where I got that from. Up here in Canada, we didn't have Woolworths. We had Woolco. We had Woolco and Zellers back in the day. It was Zellers and Woolco, the two big names. That and Consumers Distributing. And then there's Sears. We had Sears, Consumer Distributing, Woolco, and Zellers. Zellers used to have the best diner in the world. The Zellers Diner. I loved eating at the Zellers Diner. That was such a treat. They made it such a good burger. I miss the old Zeller diners, man. The old Zeller diners and the Husky gas station diners. The Husky truck stop diners. They made a damn good burger, too. But yep, all gone. All the big names, all the good ones are gone. I used to love Sears. I used to love going to Sears because you get your bed, your TV, your clothes, and your tools all in one stop. And also some fancy European chocolates. And Woolco was pretty much like Walmart, same thing that Walmart is now, but Walmart bought them out. But Woolco's where I got that Westinghouse compressor. I mean, pressure washer. So. Good old days. The good old days of long ago. Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, that's the thing. You don't even have to leave your home anymore to go shopping. Hey, God, you can even get groceries delivered now. Like literally, our society's set up so that way we don't literally like the only thing that we have to go driving for, or go out of the house for, is for adventure, adventure and work. And even at that, a lot of people can work from home now. Like, like literally, we're being designed, programmed, and trained to become robots that live in a house. And eventually, the house is going to get small, and it's going to be mandatory for you to plug in to power the grid, and then the matrix happens, and we all end up in little tubes, thinking that we live in a real world, but it's not. Or has that already happened? Oh, we got a yard panther. Hello. Hello, Digi. Hello, Digi. Oh, she's flooping. She's flooping for you guys. Showing us the belly. Showing us the belly. You showing us the belly. Hey, my little yard floop. Hey, are you my floop? Yes, you are. You're a floop. I love you. Yeah, I love you. You're a pretty girl. You're such a pretty girl. Yeah, really. Yeah, I know. So hard done by. So hard done by. Must be getting close to supper time. Because even I'm hungry. I'm hungry too. What? What? Really? Oh, we gonna go for a walk? Oh, you want more roly-polies in the dust. You want a roly-poly in the dust? Okay. Roly-poly in the dust. Get the belly, get the belly, get the belly. I'm gonna get the belly. I love you. You guys want to see something cool? Have you guys ever seen a kayak that big? There's two of them. Those are big kayaks. They're what the local native band use. They go for racing. They competed in the world championship, and unfortunately they didn't get a win because one of their rowers didn't show up. But look at these things. They're huge, massive. Got to refinish them, fix them up, clean them, paint them, make them look good. Those are big. Those are big canoes. And you got the little ones for the kids. The kid canoes for the kid competitions. Kind of interesting. Kind of cool. Okay. Kind of cool, kind of interesting. Come on, Digi. No. Yeah. But I think Digital's hungry, and I see other cats that are eyeballing me. I better feed them before they eat me. They might just stop and eat me. I should get something to eat too. I think we're going to run into town and find myself a chef salad. I haven't had a chef salad in a long time. I want a good old healthy yum chef salad. All I've been eating lately is meat, pizza, pasta, and Chinese food. Need a salad. I think I need a salad. And no jokes. Josh isn't here, so the joke doesn't work here. But anyways, pretty much almost been an hour. I appreciate every single one of you being here for me, showing your support, giving me the thumbs up and giving me a like. Thank you for being my friends. Thank you for being awesome. You're all superstars. But I'm going to end the stream because I gotta, first off, go pee. Then I gotta feed some cats. Then I gotta feed myself. And then I'm probably gonna sit down and have a nap before Souls starts. Remember, everyone, Souls streams tonight on Sundays. So give him a check out and give him a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you all later. Catch you on the flip side, and once again, just thank you for being my friend. Hasta luego.